Good morning. I'm Monique. It's Friday. Oh my goodness. This is my holy basil water. I'm telling you all, this stuff is so good. These waters are so amazing and they have such incredible health benefits. And I feel amazing. And I'm the kind of person that doesn't really enjoy water. Like I drink water, but I don't really love water. And herb infused waters, you can replace them. You can use them as replacements for water because it's just natural herbs. Anyway, I'm the Moon Mama. How y'all doing today? Today is Friday, Venus Day, Lover Day, and we are under a lover sun. And I don't want to get into too much about that. I don't always want to be teaching too many things at one time. But we're in the lover time of year, and that is the lover is a very Venus, right? Venus is a very interesting energy. You know, we talk about it in this way of like beauty and luxury and sensuality and womanhood and all of that, but the rigors of Venus. Like Venus is in Taurus now, which is beautiful, but Venus just left Aries a couple of days ago. And Venus has to often make peace with some very uncomfortable things. Like, so in the astrology of I think it's Greek mythology, it's Persephone who has to go to hell, Hades, for 6 months out of the year. And that is this thing about Venus, is that Venus has to find beauty in the most undesirable things, has to find love and joy and make peace with the most undesirable things, hellish things, right? So that's what Venus just got finished doing over in Aries, but now Venus is in Taurus at the early degrees of Taurus, and Venus is home in Taurus. So literally the energy of Venus in Taurus is it restores us. It brings us to our love for art and our love for the sensual pleasures, our love for the earth, right? So I've been doing these herbal waters, herbal infused waters. We're going to be having a full moon in a few days, which is going to also be in Virgo, which is an earth sign. So this is a real opportunity for us to ground ourselves into the things that make our hearts feel good, right? Venus governs the heart, and when I say governs the heart, I mean your emotions, your feelings. You know, the moon also governs what you need and how you and your internal reality. The sun also governs how your heart expresses itself, the things that are true to your heart. But Venus is how you love, right? It's how you love yourself, how you love others, how you restore yourself. It's a very beautiful energy, and it's one that often we don't really honor in the Western culture. It's the woman. It's like Oshun, right? It's the woman who just says yes to everything for the sake of pleasure and for the sake of finding pleasure in everything. The curiosity to be willing to find pleasure in anything, right? It's like sometimes you got to dig for it. I know that's been my experience lately. And the moon today is in Leo. The moon just moved into Leo, and that's so amazing. I'm going to be doing my first marriage ritual today for a couple that's getting married, and it's such a beautiful time because they're doing it on a Leo with the moon in Leo, which is all about romance and love, and a Venus day, and Venus is in Taurus, and so it's really beautiful, and I'm really excited about it. But the moon in Leo is this energy of our heart's expression. It's not far from what I've just been talking about, but it's how do you express yourself? How do you show up with your vital energy, your personality? What brings you to a spirit of playfulness and being a child again, right? I know for me, what brings me to being a child again, I'm going to share a story with you guys because this story blew my mind and it was so good. So my life is all about magic. When I was a little girl, all I wanted to do was magic. And then I sort of realized I was in an environment with people who were really sad and depressed, and magic was not going to be the thing that they were interested in really teaching me because they were so concerned about eating or survival and all those sort of things. And so magic kind of got pushed away. But it never got pushed out of my consciousness. And so yesterday, so I'm always in a prayer about magic. Every day I'm like, okay, Spirit, show me the magic, because it confirms for me that I'm safe, and it makes me feel like I am connected to something greater. And when I was a Christian, I couldn't access it at all. I couldn't see it. I couldn't perceive it. But now that I've gotten out of this idea that I need someone to save me, I can access my own magic. So yesterday, I was with a girlfriend of mine dropping off my son there, who helps me, who hangs out with my son, and I went to go get her something to eat because she wasn't feeling well. And I went to a place called Tender Greens here in Culver City in Los Angeles. And I go into the restaurant and I'm ordering some food, and I'm asking the guy, they had new things on the menu, so I'm asking him about all the things on the menu, and he's telling me, and then I choose something. So he starts giving me my order back, and in giving me the order back, he calls me Denise. And I go, why did you call me Denise? He goes, oh, that just popped into my head. I was like, because we didn't exchange names at all. And you don't know what my name is. And he goes, oh, I don't know why I did that. And I go, that's so interesting. I'm sure there's a reason for it. And he goes, well, maybe, and he starts to think about it. And I go, don't worry about it. Let's just notice that you called me Denise, and there's a reason for that. and that was it. We left it at that. And that's what I thought. So, they start preparing my food, and they realize that they don't have any brown rice, and I didn't want they don't have any white rice, and I didn't want brown rice. So I asked them to make the white rice. So I just sat there for like 20 or 30 minutes as a lot of people came in and ordered food and left. And this beautiful family came in, this black woman with these 3 black daughters. And I don't mean to say that, but they were her 3 daughters. And they were probably from the ages of 4 to 9. And she was very affectionate with all of them. And then she and I started talking as she was waiting for her food. And we were talking about what's going on in the world right now, all of these things going on, and how to help ourselves, how to keep our energy high, how to stay prayerful. And she was just asking me, like, well, what do you think about it? And I was like, well, I think we're living through something really significant. And I think it's really important for us to be deeply rooted in our spirituality. And then it just occurred to me, I was like, what's your name? And she said, my name is Denise. I was like, get out of here, right? So she came in like 15 minutes after I ordered her food, and then she and I started talking because I was just sitting there. And so at the moment, I went to the guy who rang me up and said, remember you called me Denise? And he goes, yes. I said, well, her name is Denise. And he said, wow, she came in after you. And I said, yes. And he got it. She didn't get it at all because it was, she was like, huh? But the thing that I was so aware of is just the magic. Like, I was like, thank you, universe. It made my day to have that experience, because I am constantly on the lookout for miracles and connections and information from my environment, from the universe, that lets me know that I'm being guided and directed and listened to in a way that's so personal to me, that I know that I'm safe here, that I know that the trees are watching me, the birds are supporting me, the heavens are supporting me, the mountains, the oceans. Everything in this universe is conspiring for my good. And as I know this, I just get the evidence of it on a daily basis, and it feels so amazing, because I know that magic is real, and we need magic. We need magic more than ever right now, because we're going through so much shift and change, and the only way for me personally to like really keep my energy up is to know that something greater than me has me and is loving me. So I encourage you today, I wanted to share this story because this Leo energy is our creative self-expression, and the Leo moon is all about the child inside of us. And when I was a little girl, all I cared about was magic. And so with the Leo moon, I come back to the thing that was a little girl inside of me, that is a little girl inside of me. And I ask myself, let me see the mystical, the fairies, let me see the goodness, so that I can be here. Because I need that. I need magic in order to stay here. So if you need any support, new moon readings, full moon readings, Mercury retrograde, coaching, I am here for you. My name is Monique. I am the Moon Mama, and use this Friday energy, this Venus energy, to really nurture yourself and bring magic into your life and open your heart back into the way it was when you were a child. All right. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.